Did you know 1 in 2 women wear the wrong foundation? Matching foundation is hard, but Il Maquillage makes it easy. Take the Power Match quiz to find a perfect match in seconds, customized to your unique skin tone, undertone, and coverage needs. With 600,000 5-star reviews, Woke Up Like This is our best-selling foundation for a reason. Available in 50 shades of weightless natural coverage. And with Try Before You Buy, you can try your full size at home for 14 days. Just pay shipping. Take the quiz at ilmaquillage.com/quiz. That's ILMAKIAGE.com/quiz.
On today's Smart 7, Starmer says UK troops could have role in Ukraine, Gaza steps back from the brink, and much more. It's Monday, 17th of February, it's Cabbage Day, and happy birthday, Ed Sheeran.
The Smart 7. It's news, but not the news.
Despite Donald Trump's threat that all hell would break out, Hamas released just 3 Israeli hostages on Saturday, which is back to the original ceasefire timeline. In return, the Israeli government released 369 Palestinian prisoners as planned, and it appears for the moment at least, Gaza has stepped back from the brink. Israeli PM Netanyahu, though, seems intent on pressing ahead with Trump's Riviera plan as he enthused about the US president while welcoming new US Secretary of State Marco Rubio.
President Trump is the greatest friend that Israel has ever had in the White House. And the visit in Washington reflected that in every way. And your visit here reflects it in every way.
Talks about a second phase of the truce are due to begin this week, and Egypt has been busy floating its own plan for the redevelopment of Gaza that doesn't involve the forcible removal of the population. The Secretary of State is due to have talks across the Middle East this week, but across the various conflicts, his focus appeared to be on a long-time American enemy.
They all have behind them one common theme: Iran. And that must be addressed. And there can never be a nuclear Iran that could then hold itself immune from pressure. That can never happen.
The Trump administration's new determination to end the war in Ukraine led to chaotic scenes in European politics across the weekend. America and Russia are set to begin peace talks in Saudi Arabia, and neither Ukraine nor its European allies are invited. In response, French President Macron has called an emergency summit of EU leaders on Monday, which UK PM Keir Starmer will attend. Ukrainian President Zelensky has been put in a really difficult position, trying to placate Trump while also fending off Putin, and he spoke to NBC on Sunday night about the importance of US support.
Probably it will be very, very difficult. And of course, in all the difficult situations, you have a chance, but we will have a low chance to survive without support of the United States.
PM Starmer has suggested that UK troops could form part of a peacekeeping force, and Business Secretary Jonathan Reynolds reaffirmed the need for a suitable path to peace.
Very much agree that has to include Ukraine. That is the position of the UK government. There will be no durable peace without involvement of European partners, particularly the Ukrainians, as part of that.
New US Vice President J.D. Vance took a swing through Europe last week, popping up in Paris to lecture everyone on the need to let AI run free, and then heading to Munich for the security conference. There he delivered a speech that alarmed most European politicians as he spouted nonsensical claims about the erosion of free speech in Europe and ranted about how Russian election interference reflected badly on European democracy.
When I look at Europe today, it's sometimes not so clear what happened to some of the Cold War's winners. In Britain and across Europe, free speech, I fear, is in retreat.
There was also a joke about 10 years of Greta Thunberg protesting that got a single laugh in a truly grim moment. The most important thing seemed to be the American audience, however, and the boss back in the Oval Office seemed pleased.
I thought he made a very good speech, actually, a very brilliant speech, yeah.
According to the EU's climate change service, Copernicus January 2025 was the warmest on record, with temperatures 1.75 degrees above pre-industrial levels. The Paris Climate Change Agreement sought to hold global temperatures at 1.5 degrees, so the latest figures are concerning. However, under the new Trump administration, climate change along with diversity and equality seem to be phrases that have gone out of fashion. And now the UK's own wannabe Trump Deputy Leader of Reform Richard Tice has been trying to convince Sky News that climate change is nothing to worry about.
I've read the the International Governmental Panel on Climate Change's report, and it says if you get to net zero tomorrow, it'll make no difference to sea level rise for between 200 years and 1,000 years. In other words, they've not got a clue, we're being lied to, and we've got the courage to say to people, we've got to stop this nonsense.
Still to come on today's Smart 7, Spurs stun Man United and Conclave wins big at the BAFTAs. Right after this.
Work management platforms. Ugh, endless onboarding, IT bottlenecks, admin requests. But what if things were different?
We found love in an open space.
Monday.com is different. No lengthy onboarding. Beautiful reports in minutes. Custom workflows you can build on your own. Easy to use prompt-free AI. Huh. Turns out you can love a work management platform. Monday.com, the first work platform you'll love to use.
Welcome back.
A busy Premier League weekend kicked off with Brighton beating Chelsea 3-0 on Friday evening, and there were a couple of other surprises across the weekend. Everton managed a 2-1 win at Crystal Palace on Saturday, while Man City thumped Newcastle 4-0. Sunday saw Liverpool hang on for a 2-1 win against a feisty Wolves side, which sees the gap at the top of the table back to 7 points. At the other end of the table, Man United travelled to face Spurs and lost 1-0, which sees Ruben Amorim's side stuck in 15th spot in the table. Spurs manager Ange Postecoglou was relieved to get the win.
Yeah, well, it was everything, I guess. We kind of know our league position's not anywhere where it should be, and today was an opportunity for us to start addressing that.
The 78th BAFTA Awards took place on Sunday night in London, hosted once again by David Tennant. There was a star-packed crowd in attendance, including the cast of Wicked, Demi Moore, Irish favourites Kneecap, Selena Gomez, Coleman Domingo, and many more. Warwick Davis was awarded a BAFTA fellowship, while Conclave, the papal thriller starring Ralph Fiennes, started the night with 12 nominations and won 4, including Best Film. The Brutalist also picked up 4, but Demi Moore will be surprised to have lost out as Best Actress to Mikey Madison for Honora. Emilia Perez, which has struggled with controversy, won only 2 awards, Best Film Not in the English Language and Best Supporting Actress for Zoe Saldana, who had a special dedication for her award.
To my nephew, Eli, he is the reason, they are the reason I signed up to do this film in the first place. So as a proud aunt of a trans life, I will always stand with my community of trans.
While we wait for Season 5 of Stranger Things to drop, various cast members have been keeping busy with side projects. Sadie Sink is the next to drop an interesting movie project called Odessa, that's O''Dessa, and it's a post-apocalyptic musical. We seem to be getting quite a lot of post-apocalyptic content as the world struggles to cope with the news cycle. This one is written and directed by Jeremy Jasper, former indie band member and director of music videos for Florence and the Machine and Selena Gomez. It stars Sink as Odessa, a farm girl who sets out on a hazardous journey to find a missing family heirloom. It hits Disney Plus on March 13th.
Anyone who speaks out against him just gets shipped off, where he tortures them in the name of entertainment.
We have to do something.
This world is cruel, Odessa.
Maybe it doesn't have to be.
You've been listening to The Smart 7. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Hit that follow button and have a great day. Give us 7 minutes and we'll give you the world.
Renew your health and wellness purpose this new year with The Reset on Alo Moves, a curated weekly program of Pilates, strength, and step goals to kickstart your fitness journey. It's a 30-day week-by-week program, 3 days of Pilates, 2 days of strength, and 8,000 daily steps, plus bonus nutrition tips from Sakara. Plus, for only $99, you get a year's worth of access to Alo Moves, on-demand, full studio experience wherever you are. Get moving today at alomoves.com.